Hey, look, y'all know I've been talking about Forex. I'm gonna get straight to the point. There's a lot of information out there, but this is the only thing I'm gonna ever say. I'm not here trying to teach you how to trade. I'm not even gonna show that many trades. I put together a couple. I took more L's than W's, but check this out. They talk about support lines, resistance, and what does all that mean? You got views, and a lot of people are trading on 5 minute, 1 minute view, depending on if they're doing fast trades. But where do you draw your trend line at? You gotta back out to like the daily candles or 8-hour candles, the weekly. You gotta look at the long run. So look, I'm gonna show you like this. I'm on 2 minute view right now. You see that blue line? That's the trend line I came up with. And when you look at it, you realize that it's swinging up and down over it. But usually when it touches that line, it crosses over. That's a good indication of a good trend line, okay? I made that trend line. I think I did that on the 8 hours. Just watch when I back out, and then you look at that same line. Then you're gonna say, oh, alright, so I had to back out to daily view. And just in the last, that's only on the 3 or 4 days from when it started moving up where it touched that, right? And really like you back out, I could have made the support line start from here. It would have been more flat this way. I'm not sure where that would have landed, but I could draw another line, Let me draw another line. Alright, I drew a second one and I made it purple. Hold on, let's switch. So let's see what happens when we close in on it. We're gonna go back to like the 5 minute view or something. Okay. Now, immediately, we see the difference in that blue line and that purple line. Matter of fact, let me back out to 30 minutes. You gotta really zoom in or whatever. So, as you can see, that purple line, it's not even moving through that purple line. But every time when it touched it, it went back up. So that is a valid support line. Because as you can see, everything's underneath it. But you would still need some sort of resistance line from here, okay? And the problem is if you draw these lines from close time frames, like under an hour, you're not gonna get a good read. You have to back it out. So that's why, and then you look at the first trend line I wrote, you can see that I basically nailed it straight through on the average. So you can get a lot of swing because every time, like I said, every time it touched that line, it really crossed. Like that first dip down. That one, that's a little weaker, but it crossed. It came back on the other side. Right there, kind of average. Then it kind of swung a little bit. So from there, we'll want to change it. But in the recent activity from where the blue line is, you can see that it's not even touching the purple line. So this support line is irrelevant in the last 3 days of activity, and that's why it's okay to have it, because if this comes down, then we're hitting that average support line. So as you can see, where you draw your line is going to make a huge difference, but you have to back out. When you use these indicators, you have to back out before you zoom in. And that's the only thing I'm going to ever say about this trade shit, bro. So let's go ahead and win, man.